Hey guys, welcome to Life Paves Way. I hope that you're all doing well. We're going to get some angel number messages, see what comes through for the air signs. Air signs popped up in the end of earth signs, so I'm doing you now. But you know, you may have earth in your chart, or you could be dealing with one. So for those that are new, we roll the dice, get your angel number, we read the message from the book, and then I pull some tarot to see why that message has come out for you. But as we're setting up, we've got putting the pieces together of why something may have fell apart, something hasn't gone right. There's a trifecta, a triad. There's three aspects to this. Okay, whether it's positively, negatively, we don't know, but you know, I'm sure we'll find out. 3 people. Okay. 9. 7. 2. 9, 7, 2. Taking time to recharge is important for you now. You're being guided to honour your sensitivity too. Are you being able to... Oh, let me start that again. Taking time to recharge is important for you now. You are being guided to honour your sensitivity too, as being able to manage your vulnerable side will help you support others. Wow. Okay. So you may not be expressing yourself, suppressing those emotions, sweeping them under the carpet. Nice and 2 for the air signs. Deacon. Okay. The deacon. Some of you, okay. Right. 3. Trifecta. Right, each zodiac sign is split up into 3 deacons. You may need to research your deacon, as you're born in the 1st, the 2nd, or the 3rd deacon. You may get a better understanding of yourself, of a situation, if you, you know, research that. Okay. King of Swords. So, you know, you're very logical, very strategic. You know, you're not someone that delves deep into the emotions. You're not. You do. You sweep it under the carpet. You pride yourself on being very mentally strong, but it's actually affecting you. It's actually affecting you, you know, because everyone has emotions, everyone. And it's when we honor them, when we express them, acknowledge them, you know, that we can actually find balance. If we suppress our emotions, you know, they're just going to end up building up, and then one day we just explode. Whether that's explode crying over emotional, or whether that emotion comes out in rage. There is a need to look at your feelings, your emotions, because this is affecting all aspects. It's affecting your home life, your home, your family, your relationships. It's affecting your work. It's affecting your health. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you tend to run away. You air signs, you run away from your emotions. You don't look at them. You don't look at them. You pride yourself on being this mentally strong person, and you run away from anything that, you know, causes you some sort of hurt, pain. You run away from it. You're suppressing that emotion. You run away from situations that, you know, get too emotional. Some of you even run away from love. You run away from love. Some of you really need to look at why. Why do you do that? A lot of people run away from love. It's because, you know, they feel like they don't deserve love. There's a lot of unhealed wounds, traumas that need to be dealt with. You've suppressed them for far too long. It's gonna explode. It's gonna explode. 10 of Cups. Yeah. Some of you, when you delve deep, we've got the 3 of Cups underneath. When you delve deep, and face these emotions, you're gonna have to, because they're gonna come out. They're gonna come out either way. Whether, you know, the tower is gonna fall, the tower is going to fall. So, you know, either you consciously make the decision to look at your emotions, or, you know, the universe is just going to force you to, and it's going to come out in a way where you become extremely emotional, whether that's becoming upset, crying, you can't, extremely dysregulated, or it comes out in rage, anger, which will have consequences. This may have to do with, you know, because you've suppressed them for so long. This may be to do with family, childhood, your parents. Some of you, this is to do with a marriage, a relationship that has broken down. You had no choice to walk away. Three of Cups. There may have been 3 people in this relationship. If this is to do with family, trauma, childhood, you know, some of you may have some abandonment issues. You may, you know, looking deep at the trauma, you may be realizing that, you know, your parents weren't there for you. They was always out. They was out partying, celebrating. They weren't actually there for you. So you run away. Because that's what, you know, you're not used to that sort of love. You're not, when, if someone expresses love to you, you run away from it because you're not used to it. You don't know how to handle that, you know. And a lot of people, you know, there's a lot of information out there that it says when people don't have that love, that loving support, they become very dependent later on in relationships. Well, it can work both ways. Some people do become very highly dependent in relationships if they've not received that love. Other people run away from it. It's like the empath to the narcissist. It's, you know, that narcissist would have had narcissistic parents, or, you know, there's some sort of abuse. When you have a family situation, you know, there's always the black sheep of the family when you have narcissistic parents, and that black sheep of the family becomes the empath. All the other siblings, you know, still hold the narcissistic traits of their parents. You either go one way or the other. This air sign that I'm reading for, this one runs away. You know, runs away from anything emotional, because possibly if this King of Swords here, if you have tried to express your emotions in the past, you was punished for it. So you don't bother looking at your emotions. It's like, you know, masculines, men, you know, they're not allowed to cry. You have to man up. No, you are allowed to cry. bubbling. The emotions are bubbling. I can feel them. It's bubbling. You need, whoever I'm speaking to, you really need to look at these. It's bubbling. I can feel it. Yeah, it's gonna come out whether you like it or not. So, you know, it's best that you do it rather than it come out in an explosive way. 7 of Cups. Yeah, some of you, when you do look at these emotions, you're gonna gain so much clarity. On why things have happened, why your life has, you know, played out the way that it has. You're really going to be able to fit the pieces to the puzzle together. Yeah, you're going to be able to move forward. Some of you, you know, for some air signs out there, some of you have put up with the drama of your family, the abuse of your family, the, you know, the toxic ways, and it's getting to you. It's getting to you. And some of you are starting to realize that the negativity of these family members that you're supporting is affecting your health, your finances, your relationships. And you have no choice but to walk away and leave them behind. Family could have used, because with the 3 to the 8, that's the 5. Family could, it's that emotional manipulation, you know, making you feel guilty. Oh, you can't walk away with family, you know, and it's like, what's that? It's like Stockholm syndrome. You know, it doesn't matter what these family members do, no matter how they treat you, how they abuse you in whatever way, it's, you know, you've still got to be okay with it because they're family. You know, you've still got, it's, you know, you've got to put up with it. You still got to trust it. You still got to depend on them because they're family. No, it doesn't matter. It does not matter if they're family or not. A toxic person is a toxic person. And if it's affecting your emotional and mental well-being, you've got to go. They've got to go. You've got to walk away. Yeah. You're starting to put, as you delve, you know, deep within, you know, looking at your emotions, putting the puzzle pieces together, you're realizing how much this has left you feeling very, very imbalanced. You know, you're seeing all the injustices that family, past relationships have caused you, and that you've just let these people walk all over you. You're seeing clearly, and some of you are now standing up for yourself, walking away, leaving behind what no longer serves you. Yeah, some of you are asking, you know, you're asking yourself the question, what is the worst thing that could happen if I let these people go? You're really sitting with that question. What is the worst thing that could happen if you let these people that no longer serve you go? You're not allowing, you know, people to guilt trip you anymore. You're cutting people off left, right and centre. Because you've gained the clarity that they're affecting, you know, aspects of your life that you want to grow in. I'm going to leave that there. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You're really, you know, you're being patient with yourself. And, you know, you're learning, you're studying. Really learning about who you are. And why your life is the way it is. I'm going to leave that there. If this resonates with you, hit that like button and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.